And we're live.
Hello,
Ooh, hello everyone.
hello. Welcome back to episode 3 of Chilling with the Nincompoops podcast. Today,
Hello.
we have no special guests.
I mean,
We
we
have the
haven't we
usual
haven't had any special guests so far.
Jim, Dean, myself, Jeffrey, and Paul.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hey,
I'm always the special guest. I'm the NPC. Hello. Would you like something?
even though this is streamed from your computer.
I know, right?
Today it's the five of us. Ron will not be joining us today. He's busy today, and
I mean,
Are-
technically that was the case last week too, up until
That
the
is
last
true.
couple minutes.
yeah.
Last
Uh,
15.
Anyway, our YouTube channel is finally up. We uploaded the last two VODs of our first and our second official podcast. If you want to check those, check them out. The first episode is introductions and how we kind of talk about how we all first met, what we think of each other in the past and now. So if you want to check that out, learn more about us, you can watch there on our YouTube channel. It's in the description, I think, or somewhere in our bio or something.
It was one of our most wholesome moments as friends.
Yep, and we will probably never be as wholesome again.
Never.
Probably. That's a
Never.
little too wholesome for me.
Yeah.
We
well,
will never
you were
do it.
enjoying it.
Yeah, fuck Paul.
I like
Yeah.
the parts where I was being worshipped. Those are the good parts. Everyone else is like, eh.
Yeah.
Don't
That
care.
means you gotta bring back the cults.
Oh,
I know. Yeah, there's a religion about Paul.
You know, we'll talk about one day.
Mhm.
I'll try to get one of my friends, JC, to join. He says he was watching last week. He gave us permission to say his name, so yeah, there we
Alright,
go.
cool. Cool.
Yeah, he doesn't really care. But yeah, third podcast. I think the first thing we're going to talk about is how Dean is looking at houses right now at the young age of 24, turning 25.
Yes. It's terrible. I have so much paperwork to do.
That's like kind of young for like today's day and age, but back in the good old 1950s, that's like old.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to clarify, you are like buying a house, right? Like not renting the house.
Yeah, we are definitely
Okay.
buying a house.
Oh, okay.
It's for you and your family, though, right?
Yes.
So he's not living in it by himself. That'd be crazy.
So the whole room to his house, or the
Yeah,
whole house
5
to himself.
bedrooms, just himself.
Yeah,
Each one
everyone
has,
gets a shed.
Does
Or
that
one
does
room
that
for each
technic does
weekday.
that technically count at that point though? Because it's not like Dean, wife, and kids. It's just Dean and whole family plus mom.
I mean, I'm still doing the process, and I'm signing stuff.
So is this going
So-
under your name, your brother's name, or both? Oh, what's up, JC? He's in
So
chat.
it's gonna go to our mother's name, but we are
Okay.
co-signing.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like, let's say you want to move out away from your family, you would have to like take your name off that list, and then it'll be just your mom's.
Yeah. I think.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. I don't know how the process works, but For,
To be fair, none of us know how the process.
yeah, none of us
Yeah.
know. Like, this is my first
You
time.
might be the only one in this group who will deal with this process,
Yeah.
at least for a very long time.
And it's very confusing. Like,
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure
don't
how
know.
much I would. I don't know how much I would really count it being it just like as Dean's adult thing until it's like you're actually doing like 100% by yourself, like the paperwork and actually spending the money for your
I mean-
own home.
Well, he is doing that though.
He is doing that though, but not by himself. It's still like other people
That's true.
involved.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
sure.
but-
Are you doing
regardless,
two already?
it's,
Did you already decide? Did you guys already decide on a house?
Not yet, but we are definitely excited for tomorrow
Oh, right.
to go look at the houses.
Yeah. For the audience, the area Dean is looking at, where the houses are, is like an hour drive, I think, right? 2 hour drive from where we are right now.
An hour and a half drive.
Ooh.
An hour and a half. So he's moving quite a little bit away, but he is going to get a house, which is what most people our age is. We just don't understand because that's just not how it rolls for our generation.
This economy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
especially not in this economy. But
Especially now with the current housing crisis going on right now.
yeah, so Dean is actually one of the very few to be in this situation. So even though it's a lot of work, he's fortunate enough to have this opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good on you, man.
Thanks, guys.
I
Project
think
X.
most
Just
people
kidding.
our age are looking for apartments, right? And then
Yeah.
it's to rent, and on top of that, they're sharing it with like at least 2 other people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's for the most part.
That's
Yeah.
why they are hell expensive.
That or
Yeah.
they're still living with their parents too.
Yeah.
yep, like all of us are right now.
All of us are right now.
Correct.
Yeah. When I was younger, I always thought that at this age I'd be like on my own and shit. You know,
Same. Same.
fresh out of college, learning how to adult. But I am doing the adult part a little bit, but not to the extent I thought I would.
Like, having your own house
Yeah.
or apartment. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or just own space in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I'm
That's-
renting out the
yeah.
the living room. Free.
When do you think it'll ever come to that point for you, Jim? When you're able to have your own place?
I don't know, man. It would have to be after I get a career job, not just a job.
Yeah. That and maybe somewhere else that's not where we live at.
Yeah. Or even then, it'll still be kind of hard because I'll need because if I were to live somewhere else where the rent is cheaper, some of the pay that I would make here would be a little bit less over there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So for me, it just depends on what career path I choose and how much education I choose. So if I choose to get a master's and then get a career job, that'll be a little less likely for me to do it, or a little later. But then if I were to go to a PhD at what I'm gonna do and then look for a job there and get a job, then I have a higher chance. But like a lot of people our age, it's not gonna be very simple or very predictable, you know.
Yep.
You don't have like any year estimate, like in like let's say like 3 or 5 years down the line.
No. I also
No.
hate that question where the interviewers are like, "Where do you see yourselves in 5 years?" I'm just like, "Bitch, I don't know."
I agree.
Still a
I
bum.
feel
What
ya.
else? Next.
Hopefully still working. That's my answer.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
the hope that things are better like in a couple of years, but it's all hypothetical.
Yeah.
I can understand why people ask that question. Hell, I literally just asked that question just like 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, either being a bum or dead. No in between.
yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, at least he'll have a house to his name while he's a bum or dead.
I know, right?
But yeah, what about you guys? Do you guys ever see yourselves owning a house in your lifetime? It's really sad that we can't say within 10 years or anything. It's just like within your lifetime.
Honestly,
right?
if we move somewhere cheaper, then yes.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I have to agree with Kenny.
but fuck
The
that. I'm
real
moving to
estate
Japan.
around area is way too much. But I got a coworker, who actually was living paycheck by paycheck, right? He gets his paycheck bi-weekly, and he would spend about 80% of it, or 90% of it. He actually showed me his bank account too. He's running around like 3,000 or 4,000, but he can't really go high as fast. But he moved to Oklahoma, and he actually is able to get an apartment for a very fair living price. And now he's able to save up, so he's having a better life in Oklahoma.
Yeah, like most people, our viewers are gonna be from California, so that they have a really good idea of how much it costs to live here. But then if there's anyone who doesn't know much about real estate here, in our area, to own a 1-story house with 3-4 bedrooms, it would cost about $1 million. Like it's your most average home ever, and it would cost $1 million to live in that. And then
Stupid.
for
Yeah.
for a 2-story house, you're gonna pay like a few $100,000 more, like 100 or 200 at least, or 2 stories, which is ridiculous.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
I have
where
a friend
Dean is moving
who's,
to, it's
in
less.
Texas right now, visiting her family, and then she was giving me a house tour because they just moved in, and then I believe it was a 6-bedroom house, 2-story, and then she said it was like 320 something. Okay, for the whole house. I was like, damn, that's super cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like a third to a fourth of what it would cost here. That's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, most people are like moving over to Texas now just for like housing prices over
Yeah, that's
there.
why Texans hate Californians, dude. Because like there's so many Californians moving there, they can't afford to live here.
It's like
And
people from California, people from New York,
yeah,
maybe even like Washington State. Maybe I don't know what the prices are over there in Washington, but I reckon it's probably like still on the higher end. I would assume.
Yeah, last time I heard it's still considered pretty pricey over there. Not the most expensive, but still expensive.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember hearing like the I don't know if it was like the governor of Texas or the lieutenant governor or some important figure in Texas who was like, "Oh no, we love the amount of people that are coming. That are like people from California, New York, and all that. The only thing we don't like is they're also bringing their politics as well."
yeah. So they're because Texas has Austin and Houston, and then there are many like tech places like Amazon, Google, and stuff opening sites there, and because of that, it's giving them a lot of revenue because they're making more jobs, they have more productivity and stuff. But then, like Paul said, people who are coming from California and stuff and New York are usually liberal or left wing, and they're voting those ways in Texas, and then now Texans are kind of fed up with that.
It's slowly turning Texas blue
Yeah.
into a blue state.
I mean, I think it would have been blue by now if it weren't for all the gerrymandering that's going on in that state.
Probably.
You ever see some of those borders? They're freaking crazy. It's like there's one that's like an L shape or something.
I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't seen any how the borders looked. I just usually the only time I really care is when election time rolls around for either like midterms or actual presidential elections.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I haven't really looked at how the borders looked. I assume they're probably fucked.
Yeah, but regardless, Texas. The point is, Texas is getting a lot more Californians, and at some point, that state might become a decent chunk of just Californians because all people who can afford to live here are people who are like working in tech and owns companies or something.
I mean, technically, by that point, they're just Texans. Just liberal Texans.
No, they're
Basically.
Californians.
But
Texas
former
would-
Californians turned Texans, yeah.
Yeah.
Although I doubt. Yeah, go ahead.
New Mexico's gonna turn into California, and it's gonna spread. And then there's gonna be, Texas, which is gonna be bigger California, part 2. I'm just kidding. But yeah.
I mean, probably like enough time down the line, I can see it happening.
Yeah.
But anyway, anyone else have an idea of when they're gonna own a house or anything?
Once I move to Japan.
I mean, that means you're gonna have 2 houses.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna own the Japan house by myself.
Oh, okay.
That's where I'm gonna retire.
As for me, mine is like kind of weird since I'm planning to go into the military. So it's like, Dean probably knows more the answers here because he's former Navy. But I don't know if I were to have my own place while in the military, is it my place or is it technically government owned?
That depends. If you are living on base.
Yeah, living on base or living out of base.
Yeah.
Because if I live off of base, it's like I get like the BAH, right?
Yes, that's correct. Especially since you're going the officer route.
Officer route, yeah.
Then yeah.
So yeah, if everything goes well, I could probably get it by next year. Because right now, currently, for viewers, I'm currently planning to be a pilot in the Marine Corps. And right now I'm just like studying for the ASTB, also just like training, working out every day. I just go out for like a 3-mile run or run for like 45 minutes, depending like how easy I want to take that day. And I've gotten to the point where I'm pretty confident I could do pretty well on both the ASTB and for OCS, which is Officer Candidate School.
Yeah, you told me your run time for 3 miles. It improved a lot. And if you're to have other people running along, right? Because you've been running mainly alone, I'm pretty sure you're gonna like cut your time down a little bit more, just because you got competitors in your eyes.
Yeah, probably. And also because like while I'm also running at the track field at our old high school, there's also just like normal people just walking on the track. So sometimes they're like walking on along the like most inner circle. So I literally have to like run around them. And if it's like a group of like 5 people like all taking up the first 5 lanes, like I have to like go all the way out to like the 7th or the 8th lane because I'm trying to maintain social distancing. And obviously, it's going to cut down on my time hardcore.
Yeah.
I've been recording my times. My fastest 3-mile time so far has been like 20 minutes 39 seconds.
Damn, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty fast.
It's faster
Yeah.
than me.
Yeah.
So yeah, and pull-ups, I've been averaging around like 15 pull-ups now in like a single set.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember
That's a
when
lot.
we were all going to the gym together, you were pulling like maybe 5 or 6 or something. So you
5 or
definitely
6.
really improved. Yeah.
Definitely. But it's also because like it was also right after we worked out. It was like Ron was like, "Okay, Paul, do some pull-ups." Like, really, I'm fucking tired.
That's
But,
true.
Yeah, but I imagine now if we were to do the exact same thing, going to gym, if magically this pandemic wasn't happening.
We can. We just,
Tech-
we just buy our own weights. We go to like park or something and have our own workout session.
Technically, we can. I've seen people working out together in groups when I go to the track. People are just like standing on the grass, like they bring their own weights and then have their own group workout sessions.
Yeah, I've been like going for walks again, kind of, and then like I've been walking just randomly. Like the other day, I walked towards another friend of ours' house. I walked all the way over there, then I walked back. So that was a decent walk, but I shouldn't have done it mid-afternoon when it was hella hot.
Did you go around like 2 or 3 p.m. or something?
I started I believe at like 1:30.
That's still really hot.
Yeah, and then I got back at like 4.
Yeah, normally
Yeah.
whenever I go out for a run nowadays, it's like around like 7:30 p.m.
Oh, keep that in mind.
Yeah, like I go every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and then sometimes Friday I might go, or I might just like run near my house on Friday.
Yeah, I've been getting into the habit of exercising again too, like Kenny. I've been trying to go for a run often, but I just hate going in the afternoon because it's just hot, and I'm just like fuck this.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I still do it anyway. But it just really, really, really sucks, and it makes me not want to do it the next day. And I want to go around 7:32, but I live in an apartment complex where there are a lot of people not social distancing, not wearing masks. I'm just like, damn, well, I can't do it right now. So
Yeah.
I'm just kind of forced into going in early in the morning.
I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just lazy.
Couldn't
But-
you? Because there's a high school near where you live, Jim. Couldn't you Can't you just like try to find a way onto the track there and go for a run?
I believe for theirs, yeah, you have to actually be on campus.
Yeah, that is true. However, I'm also lazy. Like I'm lazy. I'm not lazy enough to work out, but I'm lazy enough to like walk or run over to that school, run over there, and then run back, and then shower. I just want to be able to run and then shower like within like 5 minutes. So I'm too lazy to walk or run home after running or working out, and then showering after that.
Yeah, that's understandable because I also take my car to get to the track field.
Mm-hmm.
You could do sprints. In
Yeah,
that
yeah,
little-
I
in
also-
that
I,
little driveway you have in front of your place, Jim.
Sorry,
You could do sprints in front of your driveway back and forth a few times.
that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sprints is a good addition because I do sprints on like a Tuesday, so where I start off with like doing like a 10 minute. Holy shit!
Dang, 10 miles.
Ten-
You're wild,
ten-
man.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Marathon.
10-minute warm up run, and then for the next like 35 minutes, I just do like sprints along the straightaway, and then just walk or do a light jog on the turns, and then just keep doing that for like 35 more minutes.
Oh, I miss doing that. That sounds
Yeah.
fun, actually.
It's really nice in the evening because like the sun is setting and the wind is like blowing. It's like perfect temperature right there. It's like around like 60 degrees.
I think the best time for me to run would be in the morning because there's definitely no kids and it's definitely not hot enough. The only problem is I sleep late as fuck and I don't wake up early enough.
Yeah.
And that's like if I were an early bird person where I sleep early but I wake up early, then that'd be ideal. But yeah, it's kind of hard right now because it's summer. It's like this is one of the weirdest, well, probably the weirdest summer I've ever been through because it's hot and shit, but you don't do any of the things you usually do to cool down or anything like swimming or
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
But yeah.
Because we
And
can't.
then also this summer now it's like it hasn't been that hot yet, so which is pretty good.
Yeah.
But I feel like we'll get hit with the heat later on though.
I've always been saying that, at least here, or at least like nowadays, it's always been like you have your regular summer, which is like the June, July, August months, and then once it hits fall, that's like super summer here, where for some reason it gets like really hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like a free trial of summer, then the full edition after that.
Yep.
The time when it should be cooling down, it gets like massively hotter in temperature, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's like December and it's like hot, and you're just like, what the hell? Why?
It's like I can still wear shorts today.
Yeah.
Summer in December, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, freaking California, freaking global warming, man.
Hey, we're becoming Australia. That's good. That's good. Winter will be summer and summer will be winter.
I
It
don't
needs to
know.
be
In
the opposite.
California,
I don't
not
know
for-
about that.
in
Don't they-
California, we just have 3 seasons, just like very short spring, summer, and then a hotter version of summer, and then fall for like the rest of the year, and then that's it. That's all we have.
Mhm.
Sorry, go ahead, Paul.
Oh no, I forgot what I was saying.
Oh.
I think I was like referring to when Dean was talking about like, oh, we'll be like Australia. I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
That's fun.
That is-
Australia
you don't get your
isn't
spiders, I'll be okay.
I've never been to Australia. Dean has, but isn't just like I hear like in
It wa-
Australia, it's practically just like summer all year long, isn't it?
Yeah.
Except
It was
for
also
now.
on fire just like a few months ago too. Just like how California is often also on fire.
Except for now, because right now it's winter for them, so it's cold right now.
Mm.
And then in December, whenever winter rolls for us, it's summer for them, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, that's interesting.
So if you want to visit Australia for like the heat wave, and beaches, December or January is like the best spot.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
dude.
good on that.
Speaking of Australia, does it suck flying from Australia to the United States? It is like the complete opposite direction, and even if you go through the east side, there's still like a huge fucking body of water in between.
I would assume that from Australia you would go to layover in one of the Asian countries.
That's still really
then,
far
yeah.
though.
Yeah, it's definitely just a
Yeah.
layover actually to get to the
Yeah.
States.
Yeah.
That travel must suck.
Well, you know what makes every flight nice? You can get a good airline.
But no matter what airline you get though, like flying kind of sucks though.
Yeah, you're sitting there for hours.
Isn't it faster though from when flying from, let's say like Asia or Australia back to the United States? Isn't that faster because like the Earth rotates in the counterclockwise direction?
Probably, but I still think it'd probably still be very long.
Because I remember whenever flying to either like Japan or the Philippines, it's like it takes longer going there than it is to come back usually. Like whether it's like sometimes it's a 12-hour flight going there,
Yeah.
and then coming back home it's like 9 to 10 hours, something along those lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true actually.
But then again, I feel like I believe our when we were coming back from Philippines, it was a lot quicker than
Yeah, I think
going there.
for the Philippine trip, it was just the delays that got us, which made it feel longer.
True.
Yeah, I think cause I'm very sure it's because like the Earth rotates counterclockwise, but also like the wind direction in like the northern hemisphere, it's also goes from left to right or counterclockwise, and in the southern hemisphere, it's clockwise from like right to left. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's what I think. I could be wrong. I'm just
Yeah.
basing it off the like the stuff I was like studying for with like
I,
aircraft and all
Gotcha.
that.
I mean, regardless, I feel like it will still suck going from
Well, yeah,
here to Australia or Australia to here, whatever. Either way, or one of those
I mean,
ways.
it definitely sucks because it's still a long time, but not as long of a time as going from
Yeah.
here to there.
I think any flight just sucks.
Yeah, unless you're first class, but none of us
Yeah.
have that money.
None of us has that unlocked yet, so
Yeah.
Unless we all go to the casino and we all pitch in.
No.
And whatever happened to the scratcher thing? We all spent
Yeah,
200 each
200
on scratchers.
200
I'm still
each.
down
Hope
for
for
it.
the
I'm
best.
just
Oh
saying.
man.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm still down.
hey, we're
Wasn't
getting
that supposed to be like? wasn't
Were
that
you
supposed to
ever
be, like,
down?
weird?
After you sword, you were like, nah, fam, I can't do that.
Yeah, it's like that 70% of the time.
For the
look.
viewers
We're
that
getting
are wondering what
we
we're talking
all are
about,
getting stim checks. So let's take the 200 out of the stim
that's
check.
true.
It's supposed to be for necessities, and then we're like, nah,
Alright.
scratchers.
Scratchers.
But yeah, for the viewers that are watching, I'm wondering what we're talking about. We're trying to pitch in money as a group. And
Yeah.
then buy a bunch of those quick games lottery scratchers to see if we'll either make more than our money back or at least our money back.
You,
And
you
also
make, it,
for
you make
audience.
it sound like we were planning to do that later on, but this is something we're supposed to do like what last Christmas?
Yeah.
no,
that's
we've,
Oh,
Christmas.
we've
2
been
years
talking
ago.
about this for
About it.
2.5 years
yeah,
now.
for a while.
2.5
Yeah.
years, and we still haven't done it.
I think
Yeah.
we should
Next
do.
week's stream will be us pitching in the money and buying scratchers.
I think what we should do is get get what the commentator says right here to get a donation button.
Yeah, by Kang Joe Fan.
Yeah.
Dude, who the hell is gonna donate to us? That they know us. They're like, nah.
That's even
Well,
the
at least
that's
somebody will know one of us.
that's the best part. They know us, so they'll be entertained from our misery, or big come ups from the scratchers.
Or
Whatever.
we can become affiliates and allow subscriptions so people can subscribe to us.
I
I
know,
think
right?
2020 is just doing that for free.
Wait, is it legal to do that on stream? With the,
I don't know, man. I see people. I don't know, because people like open gacha game stuff, like,
Yeah.
you
That's,
know,
that's practically gambling.
that's basically the same thing. It's just that one you're getting money, the other one you're getting waifu stuff
Yeah.
True.
Or CS:GO.
or husbanda stuff or that. Yeah. CS:GO skins. Remember the when those were a thing? Like all the CS:GO gambling sites and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're probably still up. They're probably still a thing for people who still play CS:GO.
How close we are to affiliate? Nowhere near close. We need more followers. We also need to stream more, but we only do this once a
Yeah.
week for like an hour, so we're probably never gonna have that.
Never gonna
Probably not.
happen.
We're just
that.
shooting the shit for fun.
Yeah, it's just for fun.
Hmm.
But hey, if we somehow get like 1,000 viewers in our videos, then I wouldn't complain. It's like, whew, all right,
I'll be happy with 100 views.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm happy
know,
with
right?
like the 16 that we have on our first podcast, the 16 views. I'm happy with that. Or 21 now. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell
What
yeah.
the fuck? Hella boosted up. That one got okay.
No, I'm
Each
happy
week it
right
just
now.
goes
We have
up.
like 4 viewers.
Yeah,
I'm
and
saying, like-
they're not bots. At least
I mean,
Shout out to
Yeah.
the
it could
4
be.
viewers. Thank you.
They could be.
Yeah.
One of us could be the robots. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I've been a bot the whole time, guys. Jim was dead a long time ago.
Yeah. Beep boop.
Beep, boop.
Alright,
Speaking of
yeah.
homes earlier, when you guys get a home in the future, is there like a specific number of rooms you guys would prefer to have?
Are we like doing like
Personally,
are we doing like the dream home question thing?
Oh, I have
sort
my own
of.
dream shit for that.
Because personally for me, I'd prefer to have at least 4 rooms. That way there'll be one for guests.
Mhm.
I mean, for me, it really
That's just me.
depends.
Yeah, for me it would depend too. Like honestly, like if I was to live alone, obviously, of course, I'm happy with just one room. But I think the minimum, I'm actually a simple guy. Maybe one room is okay for me. But if I live alone, or with like no kids,
Yeah.
By one room, you mean like one bedroom and
one bedroom and just one kitchen, it's got a studio.
Oh, studio type. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
studio type.
okay.
I wouldn't mind
I
that
can
if
see
I
it.
if I don't have any kids.
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, speaking of things we want in our homes, you know what? Well, I want one day though,
well,
which I may or may not have.
Just kidding.
I want a house with a backyard, and I want one of those fucking lawnmowers that are fucking electric that you drive around like a car.
Oh
Oh
no.
my
I want to have
God.
that and like a glass of fucking
Milk.
milk. What the fuck? Yeah, a glass of seltzer or water. Or some shit. I just fucking just cruise around, bro, with my hat, and I'm like, yeah, it's my lawn.
Yeah, you might as well work for HOA, man.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how much those lawnmowers cost, but that'd be cool to have one of those.
Nah, you're talking about a backyard that's like the size of one golf course, dude.
Yeah.
Not too big, you know, like a decent size. So I can just mow it and be like, hey, I own this shit.
You have an extreme lawnmower machine just for some small dimension
Yeah.
of the backyard. That's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
I
Oh
just
yeah, I mean, you want to roll like that, go for it.
It like reminds me of what Tom Hanks like mowing the lawn in like Forrest Gump
yeah.
during that movie,
Yeah.
or like the front yard from like Fresh Prince of Bel Air,
Yeah, it's an old one.
like that kind of like size of a lawn.
Yeah. So you guys not want one of those lawnmowers? Those are dope as fuck, bro.
Not currently.
I mean, if you ever had like a
Way too
backyard
big.
or something,
If my backyard's big enough, then probably yeah.
Yeah,
Better
I think
than, having those hand lawnmowers or the ones you
Yeah.
push, those things fucking suck.
those things does suck. Depends on which lawnmower, but of all the times I've experienced it, when I cut lawn,
Yeah.
honestly, my hand does get tired, but my lower back, I don't know about you guys, but your back will feel, you'll feel it for kind of bending over and pushing it at the same time. It
Yeah.
adds up.
It does add up.
Yeah,
I get sore from doing that, to be honest.
bro. You know what sucks is that whenever we were sore, because I do get a sore back sometimes, because I think because I used to sleep on the couch for a while, so it wasn't very comfortable.
Mhm.
But like if you're sore now when we're still in our 20s, it's gonna suck so much harder. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now.
Oh yeah.
Once we're old, we're gonna be like one of those old people we saw in Japan, where they're like hunched super forward with their arms behind their backs and shit, walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they live forever though.
Yeah, they live
That's
forever.
true.
That's
Really?
why you gotta live in Japan. My dream house is
Well, more specifically, like Okinawa people.
They seem to eat a lot healthier than we do. Remember when we ate, I think KFC and McDonald's over there?
yeah.
It was so much less grease than the shit we eat over here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm still that KFC we had from like Shanghai. Was it Shanghai or
It was
Beijing.
Beijing? That KFC, well, we had like at that layover. Still one of the best chicken was it a chicken sandwich? It's best spicy chicken sandwich I had in a while.
Oh, KFC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
KFC
Yeah.
at the airport.
Their small bucket of chicken that you guys got was pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Few pieces, even though they were a lot smaller than what we're used to here.
They were
but
wings.
They were so much better.
They were the size of wings.
Well, the chicken here aren't actual chicken, bro.
Yeah,
it's like
they're-
mutated chicken dino crap.
yeah.
All that GMO. Sometimes it's a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Sometimes
probably
it's a
injected that chicken right to the point before it explodes. You know.
Yep,
Mhm.
Yeah.
sounds about right.
Yeah. My dream house it has to be in Japan. You know,
Has to be
somewhere.
Japan?
Yeah. Somewhere around, probably somewhere quiet. I don't know.
You can go to Ikitsuki Island.
Nah,
No?
that's too far.
Somewhere more rural in Japan for you, Dean?
Huh?
Somewhere more rural for Japan?
Yeah.
Or something more, or yeah. So I'm assuming like Tokyo is like no go, right?
Yeah, I think Tokyo is
Yeah.
just too loud.
Honestly, as long as I'm like maybe as long as I'm at least 20 to 30 minutes away from a lake or something, so I can go fishing, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
But I'd prefer more quiet area too.
Hmm.
Yeah, I feel ya.
Yeah.
You know
I'm more
what?
of a suburb guy than an urban guy. I mean, not just because I live there, but because it's like the nice level between the good parts of urban cities and the good parts of rural cities. It's like
Yeah.
right in the middle.
Yeah, I
I
like the
agree.
mix. One way you can go somewhere like, like what you just said. But I like the quiet end of the roads, like the kind of countryside where things are just stretched out and you get the nature to yourself.
Yeah.
But that's my type of vibe. So
No. Plus, Japan's offering like abandoned houses for free, so you just kind of just renovate it.
not to Americans currently.
Oh, really?
Haha.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we should do that and then just all pitch in, fix it up, and we're good to go.
Yeah. No.
I go
Don't
to
worry.
their Home
Yeah,
Depot.
we'll get Paul to fix it up, and then he'll leave for the military. We're like, hey, later, Paul.
Free labor, right?
Don't
Hey.
worry.
Not free. We're all pitching in.
We get the materials, and you just take care of the rest.
And whenever you want to come back to our Japan home, you just come
You
back.
come back and I tag in. See,
Yeah.
and I'll live there forever.
So they say like this is like for like abandoned homes, was it?
Yeah.
They're like giving out for free?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It's because
no one would take them.
tourism is down. People aren't flying over there for a vacation or relaxation or anything like that anymore. So they lost a lot of revenue for their country. So they're trying to give enticements for people to come to their country despite the coronavirus, so they can get some revenue off that again.
I've been seeing that over Facebook too. Like they're like, oh, government of Japan, take a digital tour of Japan sceneries and famous spots or
Yeah.
popular spots because they want to get you to get there in the future.
Yeah.
What if we all go to the virtual tour of the digital museum? Ah.
Oh, that place was awesome.
That
Let's
place
talk
was
about Japan in the future, but
Yeah,
when we
of
do, it'll be
course.
an awesome thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Definitely a good story to talk about.
But besides Japan, is there any place you guys want to travel?
wanna go-
As a pack at some point.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah, that's in
and
New Zealand.
Korea,
Bro,
maybe?
I'm not gonna lie. The travel to New Zealand is gonna be expensive, but
Yeah,
I'm down.
I mean, I assume so. I mean, like whenever like traveling to any place, it's gonna be relatively pricey.
Yeah, but
I mean, if you're like
Yeah.
traveling, you're probably like prepared to sacrifice like quite a bit of money.
I think a good worth trip for us would be Thailand.
I'm down. Yeah, it's like what $10-15 a night at a hotel.
Yeah,
Some places, yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
we should go Thailand and Bali, because those places were really nice. But I feel like if you go Bali, if you go as a 2-person, then it should be your significant other, because it's really like couple stuff.
Oh, it's like what was that like
It's either a couple stuff or a big group.
okay.
Take
What?
notes, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
You hear that? Take notes.
All right, guys, let's do it.
But yeah, and then in Thailand, you get a small bowl of noodles for about roughly at most $1. So you
Yeah.
can be eating noodles for free.
But you know what? I want to try. I want to try the street food that they have. The street vendors.
Hell
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want to try
dude.
their pad
Yeah.
thai that they make right on the spot in front of your eyes,
Yeah.
and you can see that thing
Yeah.
steaming off. I
Pad
really want to try
thai.
that right off the curb. Just sit down and eat. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you get the shits afterwards. That's the best feeling. Very delicious food.
I've never been to Thailand, but I've been to like Cambodia like multiple times. They're on borders with each other. So I'm not sure like how much different Thailand would be from me to Cambodia.
It'd probably be the same.
Probably relatively the same
Yeah.
because it's still like a jungled area.
I'm assuming Thailand is more known for tourism than Cambodia, though.
Yeah,
right?
I think Thailand's probably like a little bit richer or had like a better economy than Cambodia. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But
But
so
yeah, for Paul,
culturally,
it wouldn't be too different.
it wouldn't be that different.
But you
And
want to watch?
Cambodia was like kind of for me. Every time I went,
Can't we rent out
the only
like an
time we went
entire
was just for
island
family.
also?
You know, I'm okay with going to Vietnam, but that's like, even though it's like my parents' home country and it's part of my culture and all that stuff growing up, I'm not all that willing. Not really, but I'm all that like eager to go. I'm just like, oh, if I go there, then sure. But it's not something I'm like, I want to go to Vietnam and check all that shit out. So I kind of feel you on that.
Yeah, I've been to Vietnam when my family and I went to go
Across the border.
We crossed the border for like a couple of days just to see what it was like. And it's like it's practically Cambodia, except they speak Vietnamese here.
You have to know where you're going in Vietnam, I would want to say, because how can I say this? Like, most of the areas aren't really like popular to the tourist eye over there, unless you know what I'm saying. You gotta go to like Da Nang or oh god, I guess you can go to Hanoi if you want. They have more places to check out.
Yeah, I feel like if you want to, visit another country.
Isn't Hanoi like northern Vietnam?
It's the capital of Vietnam. Yeah, it's in the north.
Yeah, I think that's like the farthest point from like Cambodia.
Yeah, you really should look up the picture of Da Nang though, because it's really pretty at night. That place is most like modern, in my opinion. One of the most modern places in Vietnam. Very pretty. If you go south of it, and I know this because I do have a friend that lives in that general area. It's called Hoi An. It's a ancient city of Vietnam, and it was never touched during the Vietnam War, I think, and it was never destroyed. And that place is still remaining as one of the ancient cities that still exists today. No devastation.
Yeah, looking at like the map of like where Hanoi is, where Cambodia is at, like there's no way we went there.
Yeah.
Probably Ho Chi Minh City, but that's probably the closest I could think we probably went to. But
Ho Chi Minh.
Yeah, you gotta go
You guys
to the
ever want to
touristy
go to
part.
France?
yeah, it wasn't that. I don't remember much about Vietnam except we were like in a city, and at some point I was able to have access to like a computer in one of the hotels we were at. I'm like, oh, I could actually go on the internet because I was like depraved from technology for like at least like 3 to 4 weeks because we were in Cambodia for about a month.
Dang.
And we went, and I just remember going onto. I couldn't go onto YouTube because the connection was so slow that it took minutes just to load up a page. So instead, what I did for fun was just like, I'm just going to go on the TF2 wiki and just read about updates.
Yeah.
I was in high school at that time. I was still playing TF2 a whole lot. That's like the only thing I did.
I know we want to go to Asia a lot, but would you guys ever want to go to like the European countries?
I think I would want to check out Denmark and France probably.
Yeah, Italy.
I'd
I'd probably be more interested in like European countries than I am with like Asian countries. With the
Don't you have
exception,
relatives in France too, Paul?
I do have relatives in France. Like I think my mom's older brother and his family lives in France.
I might have relatives there that I've never known or met.
I'm more interested in Greenland and Iceland.
Oh yeah, that too. I'd love to go to like the Icelandic
Sweden,
countries.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about the Scandinavian countries because while I think they run their country like probably amongst the best in the world, I think it's too damn cold there for me to want to go. But might just be like depending on the time of year, I guess.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's not like snow all the time, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when it's cold there though, it's just like it's really fucking cold. And
Are you
that's
more
not-
of a cold weather person? What? Cold weather person? I just like tripped on my tongue. Are you more of a cold weather person or like a hot weather person?
I'm okay with cold, and I'm okay with kind of hot. But I would rather deal with Japan's humidity heat than I would deal with Scandinavian really cold winters. I'd rather deal with humid heat than that.
Really?
Yeah. So like I think I'd lean towards like
the fall weather. I like fall weather probably the most, outside of like rain, because I don't really care for rain, even though it's good for everything. But yeah, I think I would rather have Japan's humid heat than I would have really cold winters.
Yeah, I like the opposite. I prefer cold weather over like hot.
Mm.
Yeah, that's me too. I feel like during the cold, I have like more energy to do stuff. But once it's like even here when it gets like 75, 80 degrees, that's like already pretty hot for me, or too warm for my liking.
It's pushing it, but like I could probably like still operate around like 70, 80 degrees because nowadays when I go out for my runs, like that's usually even at like 7 or 8 p.m. It's roughly around 80 degrees during the summer here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll just go out and run. And honestly, it's not that bad. So
Yeah, it's not, but I don't know. For me, I just like it colder.
Okay. I think I don't know. To be honest, I never really get to experience cold. I know it would suck, but I actually want to experience it. In fact, I might like it just because well, what am I saying? Like, I'll be honest, I've never seen snow in my life. Like, I've never seen snow fall down, and
Really?
I really look forward to seeing that one day. I've seen snow before, but like, I don't ever experience seeing it coming from the sky.
If you ever want to go to the snow,
Oh,
Jeffrey,
it's lame.
remember,
That's
go in shorts and t-shirts.
Shorts and t-shirts. I'll try that out. Yeah, but what I most want to try is like I've
The
seen people
walk-
do this in the movies. Like they stick their tongue out and the snowflake melts in their mouth. Like I wonder what that feels like.
And it tastes doo doo.
Really? Wait, you experienced it before? And it tastes like doo doo?
Dude, it's
Yeah.
like doo-doo water, man.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
the
No way.
last
It's like-
time I saw snow in real life is probably Lake Tahoe,
Yeah.
several years ago.
Ah,
I think I was
man.
high school maybe.
Like
Okay.
snow's one of those things where like you see on TV and movies and stuff. They're all like, "Oh yeah," and they're like throwing snowballs and jumping to the snow and doing like snow angels and shit. And you're like, "Oh, that looks fun." But then I think if you were to actually live in those areas, you're like, "Oh, I have to shovel up my driveway so my car can leave and I can go to work."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
actually,
heard something similar too, where when the snow first arrives, it's like pretty cool. Everyone loves it. But then once it builds up, then it's like, okay, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
it
not-
sucks
you're not
to
wrong.
Walk on. It's just,
I don't know. I'm not saying that I want to live in an area that snows a lot, but I just want to experience it.
Oh yeah,
just
of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
coming back to like the cold or hot. I don't know. To be honest, I can't really stand really hot, but if there's like some freshness to it, like you said, Jim, in Japan, I can tolerate the humidity there. Like I can tolerate the heat there. I actually like it a lot, actually.
Yeah.
I
I
think
wouldn't go as far as liking it, but
no. Oh, okay. Well, I like it. Like
love
late
it.
at night, you could still sweat in your t-shirt walking around at 3 a.m. But like, I find it nice there though.
It feels so good.
Yeah, basically.
And then
So,
you
yeah,
walk in,
I'm neutral to the question. Go ahead, Dean.
and then you walk into a 7-Eleven, that nice breeze,
Yeah, dude,
buy
oh my
yourself
God.
a nice
That AC.
and a cold lemon tea or apple tea.
Yeah.
yeah,
Chug
that's
it.
what
That
I would
time I
feel
was.
more
Yeah.
productive. Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's like if it's hot and I'm getting cooled down, I'll feel great. But then if it's like it's really cold and I'm like putting on layers or I'm covering myself up with like a blanket or something, it makes me feel really comfortable and cozy, and then I just become
Really lazy.
a blob. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
melt into the couch or I melt into the bed or whatever. I just don't do anything.
It's one of the best feelings though.
I felt that way before too.
It is a nice feeling, but then
It is,
I just become a total waste of space.
dude. Just like that one day when we were hanging out, and then we all just fused with the
With the
Couch.
couch.
Oh, Paul. So you weren't there, but obviously, I think like a week or two ago, 3 weeks ago or something, we were all staying over at Dean's. We woke up, we stayed the night, and then we woke up, and we spent the next entire rest of the day. All we did was just sit on and lay down on the couch. That's all we did. We never got up except to like make a little food or use the bathroom, but we just laid down the whole day. We didn't do anything
Oh
except
my God.
lay down.
Yeah.
Okay,
That was
that's,
pretty
a
good.
little, that's a little bit too much laying down for me at that point.
We were being absorbed into the couch
Yeah,
as
the
we
couch
became
has
one
powers.
entity.
Cheapers.
While you guys were doing that, I was probably like working out and studying at that time.
I think Jeffrey was there. No, Jeffrey left.
No, I left like
Yeah.
5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
5 a.m.
Yeah, well, I woke up around like 4, freezing, but it's like kind of snoozing to 4:30, and then I officially left at like 5 a.m. in the morning.
Oh damn, son.
Yeah.
Speaking of laziness,
Yeah, that's one of the topics you wanted to bring up.
yeah,
Yeah.
How much time has passed up before we begin?
It's like
50
50
50
minutes.
minutes. We'll see. We'll see. If we how long we want to go as we get closer.
Sure, sounds
But
good.
speaking of laziness, I am one of the laziest sack of shits you guys will ever know.
Me too. Hey, high five there, sir.
Hey, high five. You know,
Honestly-
I bought. Sorry, go ahead.
Go.
Okay, so I have a Nintendo Switch, right? And I have a dock at the living room TV, and I have my computer set up like across on the other side. And as you guys know, or at least Kenny and Dean knows, I have an Elgato capture card which lets me capture my Switch onto my computer so I can stream it. So instead of like having one dock where I move it from the TV and moving it, and then I set it up on my computer so I can stream it there, I instead spent another $60 buying another dock and another AC adapter just so I don't have to move my dock from one side of the living room to the other side of the living room just to stream.
What the fuck?
Wow.
And so instead of taking apart the cables and setting it up on the other side and then moving my Switch over, all I had to do instead was just pick up my Switch and carry it to the other side and drop it on the other dock. I spent $60 just to have that mild convenience.
Honestly, though, I feel like we all have that moment where we're just the lazy sack of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Even when I'm at home, like I don't want to check the kitchen to see what there is to eat, so I'd like call my brother, be like, hey, check the kitchen, what there is to eat, or if there's any food.
Usually when that happens, I try to turn myself off and just take a nap.
I don't know if I ever got to that point. I think I would always just go downstairs and check.
Yeah, I always go down and check, but sometimes there's just like, okay, I don't want to like leave, so I'm just gonna take a nap.
Sometimes I'm about to knock out and I have like a small urge to pee, but I'm like, nah.
And then you pee the bed.
No, I don't pee the bed, but I'm like, nah. I can just wake up and pee instead.
Of course.
That one definitely happened to me a lot, especially when I wake up in the morning, like, but I'm still like kind of tired. Like I should go pee, but I kind of don't. So I just stay.
I just go. Like, I need to pee. I gotta go. Like, there's no waiting on that one.
Same.
If it's a small urge, I'll wait. I can wait till I wake up. But then if it's like I have to pee now, then I'm gonna go. I'm not that lazy, but if there's anything that can mildly inconvenience me enough, and I don't have to do it, I will not do it if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to relieve myself for the, because I for some reason, if there's even like the slight, like, oh, I gotta pee, like, but it's not really like, I have to pee because I'm not gonna be able to sleep, and I'm already having a hard time sleeping.
I remember the one time I had that urge to pee, but then I was like, I'll just go in the morning. Like, I went to sleep, and then I had a dream like I was fishing off a boat. And then I was like, you know what? I never fished off a boat before. I went to the edge of the boat, and then started peeing, and then I'm like, wait a minute, and then I stopped slow, and then I'm like, wait, I could have swore I was in bed, so, and then I woke myself up, and, oh, fuck, I gotta take a bad piss right now, so I go to the restroom.
Yeah, that always happens to me too.
Good thing I woke up. But good thing I woke myself up from my dream, otherwise I would have.
It would have been bad.
When they're like fully let go. I don't remember the last time I've had to like really go use the restroom like really bad.
After waking up?
No, yeah. It's either I wake up like, I kind of want to go, but I don't really have to go. I'll just like probably wait like an extra 30 minutes before I'm like, okay, this is kind of annoying because it's like the feeling's there. I'll just go and go back to sleep.
Got an iron bladder.
Yeah, but I legit don't remember the last time where I'm like, I have to go use the restroom right this second. It's been like a real long time for me.
Oh, I mean, that's because
for me, sometimes I just have to like really shit out of nowhere. I'm just like, oh fuck, I gotta fucking go. Then I got yeah, and
Yeah,
that's when I get the time.
probably that if I had like ate something bad that day.
Oh, you just don't get that thing. For me, it's just like I go through the day, normal, and then all of a sudden, fuck, I had the shit, and
Yeah,
then
it's like,
I go.
oh no, it's peaking.
Yeah, it's like it's not a slow build up where it's like, oh, I got a shit. Okay, I'm gonna go. It just goes up like, you go fucking shit now.
Like 0 to 100. Yeah, no, probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably if I have like diarrhea, then
Oh,
I'll
of course,
probably-
yeah.
then that'll happen. But other than that, it's mostly been fine for me.
Yeah, it beats the
You
shit out
guys
of
know
your
how I
stomach.
started going fishing again, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
speaking
so,
of
like,
shit.
So
Sorry, go ahead.
oh yeah. So but yeah. So whenever I've been going fishing again, and then like I go once in the morning, and then like maybe I go through like majority of the day fishing, and then come back, and then I guess I should probably I didn't have to use the restroom. But the moment I exit, and then I'm like maybe 2-3 minutes away from home. That's when like everything starts hitting me. Like I'm like on the verge, and like turtle making like fuck, I gotta fucking race home, and then it's so bad.
All right,
Yeah.
speaking of shit, apparently there are two types of shitters. There's one where you sit down and as you shit, and you wipe your toilet as you shit, or like after you finish shitting, you wipe your ass after. There's people who stand up to wipe their ass after they take a shit. Which ones are you guys?
Uh,
Do you guys wipe sitting, or do you guys wipe standing?
I wipe sitting.
I do both.
I kind of do both. I'm more likely hover.
Apparently, there's like a whole war going on where it's like the sitting down shitters are mocking the standing up shitters. They're saying the standing up shitters are savages.
Yeah, I mean it
I've
makes
not
sense.
heard of that.
Like I mean,
I mean,
don't
like,
know,
if
man.
you're
Like, you
completely
wanna,
standing up, then something's wrong.
yeah, you know, I don't completely stand up to be honest. Like I hover when I gotta, wipe.
I'm literally like demonstrating right now in my seat just to like see how
Yeah.
other people do it.
All right, let me do that too.
I think yeah. I think
Jeffrey, you don't actually take a shit for real, bro. Like,
Alright, let me
No,
take
I'm
a
not
shit
down.
out my
Slow
seat
down.
real quick. And I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much the same. I pretty much kind of like hover very low. It's like
So you're kind of like squat, right?
it's kind of a squat, but I'm like probably like a couple centimeters above the seat, so it's still practically kind of sitting.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
squat really low.
But ever since Japan, though, ever since we experienced the beauty that is the bidet,
Bro,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
it is fucked up how bidets never caught on in the United States, man. It is
Yeah,
fucked up.
it is pretty fucked up actually.
Speaking
That's-
of bidets, Paul, did you ever order that bidet I sent you that was on sale?
No, because you sent it to me. It's like the sale ends on the 24th, and then you sent it to me at midnight on the 25th. I'm like,
oh yeah, huh,
bro.
that's right. Just kidding.
That's gotta be my first purchase once
Do it.
we get a house. Is a
Same.
bidet, and it's gotta
So-
be in my bathroom.
But yeah, but normally nowadays, whenever I go take a shit, I finish my business, and I just like hop into the shower, and just like kind of like wash my butt with like the little spray.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
You mean the hose?
Yeah, well, yeah, the hose, the spray thing, and then get out, dry myself, and then put my pants back on. It's like it takes more time, but then my butt feels so clean.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I can't,
Yeah.
I
No,
can't
it's-
go back to just wiping.
I
Yeah,
remember when we first came back from Japan, like, I was like, wow, I'm forced to wipe my ass with only toilet paper like a fucking Neanderthal. And I was like, I actually dreaded having to take a shit because I'm like, fuck, I have to wipe with just toilet paper instead of having water.
Those people that are having the debate between standing or sitting, they're both wrong. The debate
I,
is
Bidet.
all the way.
Bro,
honestly,
it's
the first couple
bullshit.
Days we're back. When I was taking shit, it's just like muscle memory from being in Japan. Like I just move my hand over to the right, press the button. I'm like, oh wait, it's gone.
Yeah, it's bullshit how we don't have them here.
So
yeah,
we're
the
actually
sporks, dude. The sporks should have caught on just like bidets did, but then
Yeah.
Americans were like, "Nah, fam, that shit's gay." It's like
Yeah.
gay. Your water is cleaning your ass. Like, what more do you want? How is that gay?
Yeah, how
What's-
dare you?
Yeah,
We also
Yeah.
didn't take the metric system either, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's also true.
like I was describing our trip in Japan to a friend, and then he was I mentioned bidets, like, "Oh, dude, bidets are a game changer," and then he's like, "What are bidets?" I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck? How do you not know?" But okay, I'm like, "Oh, well, it's water that just cleans your ass.
never
It
misses.
comes out of a tube or a little whatever." And he's like, "Oh, well, what you want there? That's gay." I'm like, "Fuck, what the fuck?"
And according to Jeffrey, there's a button called video.
No one needs to know.
All right,
It-
all right.
They will
Next
know
week,
at
next
some
week.
point.
No,
They
I
will
just
know at some point.
I know. Honestly, I really was curious. It says camera, and I wanted to press it. So
You
It
can tell the
only
story
felt-
next week.
It's
Next
only
week?
felt
Okay.
uncomfortable the first time you ever use it, and then after that, you're like used to it. Like, oh, this actually feels
Yeah.
good. I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
clean. I don't feel like there's shit on my ass.
Yeah.
Quick question, because I don't remember the answer to this, but what were your guys' setting on the bidet?
I
Well,
don't remember
for-
either.
for
Mine
wait,
was
setting.
medium. Like medium
I
setting.
think mine was like a medium also.
Yeah.
Was it?
I just used whatever was already set. To be honest, honestly, you guys know how the first time I used it, I legit like just screamed out the word shit so loud in the restroom.
Because
And
I
legit
remember
actually setting up.
I remember one time the seat was so hot when I used it, and I was just like, "Who put the seat warmer so fucking high up? My ass was on fire."
Is it? We're walking into like Japan territory,
Yeah.
but I guess we'll just
Mhm.
keep this up to
Well-
the days. I think it was probably every time
I didn't
like
know
the
there
third
was a
house.
seat warmer.
Every
Yeah,
time, like,
yeah, the second
think-
house.
the second house. Oh, the second house. Yeah. Yeah, I think that may have been me.
Bad
Sure.
I just really loved the seat warmer. It just felt so nice.
yeah, but
You're
you don't
talking
put it
about the-
all the way high.
Wait, is this the second floor or?
No, I think it's because Jeffrey wanted his face to be warm, so he just had it to hide.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you're talking about the third house?
The third
Yeah.
Third one?
Oh, you know,
third place we stayed at.
I
Yeah,
don't
third
remember if
place,
it was
yeah.
so warm. I passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know. So viewers, remember our podcast goes on YouTube. So if you guys want to hear Jeffrey's story about his first bidet experience, we need 5 likes and 3 comments.
And we'll
Oh
do
my
it next
God.
week.
Oh yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, if you can comment on our videos, it'd be nice. That way, we can see your reactions to some of the things we say or talk about. It'd be a little more entertaining for us to read your comments. So
Yeah, it'd be very entertaining. Wait.
yeah.
So, if you like enjoying the content, you should like, comment, subscribe, smash that like button, and that way it really helps us out, and so we can continue doing our content.
I hate it. I hate it.
Smash that like button.
No.
I just really want to add in something quickly. America's not really catching up, but they're slowly. I don't know if you noticed, but you go to Costco, they sell bidet system. I'm sure those that
But-
went to Costco, they
They-
do have it. They do have it there. I don't know if Home Depot has it, but I've checked out Lowe's. They do have it there, dude. They have it for $300 at
I
Lowe's.
checked Home Depot. They have it online.
online.
Yeah.
Yeah, there needs to be a bidet revolution in America so that we can have a bidet in every household.
My question
Bidets
is
for all.
does
Universal
Costco
bidets.
sell Japanese bidets? Because
No, it's not Japanese. It's American. It's
So-
not Japanese.
so
The
it's
Japanese
trash.
Go ahead. Well, you haven't used it yet. You don't know that. I don't know either, honestly.
but-
but there is a warranty system to it. Go ahead.
Japan bidets are superior. Prove me wrong.
I mean, sure, they.
That means we have to get an American one just to test.
Damn it.
the one at Lowe's, if I remember correctly, like honestly, I have to look up the name, but they actually have a nightlight system in there where it can glow blue, so you know where to piss in the middle of the night if you don't want to turn on the light. It's actually pretty amazing.
Japan already has that, fam.
Do they? I've never
Yeah.
seen a nightlight. Have you seen a nightlight there when we use it?
American bidets are a shitty half measure. Changed my mind.
Holy
Honestly,
shit!
though,
Wait,
whenever I go piss in my house and I'm gonna get flack for some people, I legit just sit down to pee.
You're
I
a
don't-
woman.
No.
Just kidding.
I mean, it could be due to the fact I'm the only guy in my house,
that's
and
true.
I'd always get like shit if there's like piss on the side. Like even if I were like, sometimes you like forget or you like do it at night and you miss or it splashes or whatnot. So now I just sit to like get rid of that issue. And honestly, it's just so much easier. So even at night, I just walk into the restroom with none of the lights on, and just sit. Just
You know what? Good on you, Paul. See,
You know what, viewers?
solved
It's
the
confirmed.
problem.
You heard it here first. Paul P sitting down. Ha ha. Sorry, go ahead, Dean.
You know, you solve your problem, and you know it doesn't come back to you like, hey, why did you piss on the side, or why'd you miss? You know,
Yeah.
it'll just be like nothing. It just you save yourself some time arguing why.
Yeah. I have no worries about my manhood. I just like, look, I'm just pissing. That's all it is. If
Yeah.
it's a urinal, I'll stand because that's literally what they're made for.
No, they're made for sitting.
they're made for sitting down. They're made for being like shit for some reason. If you're one of those assholes,
Yeah.
do that. You guys ever walked in on that before? Like, just like a pile of shit in a urinal.
Yeah.
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 High school, man.
It's disgusting.
High school, middle school, and elementary school.
Dude, they gotta be doing it on purpose. There's no way they're
It
like.
has to be. It has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you accidentally shit into a urinal? You know, like.
Well,
Yeah.
No, you don't.
in elementary school, I walked in on the guy who was holding his pants over, covering his dick.
Crotch.
He was hovering over the urinal. He's like, man, the guy inside the stall is taking forever. And then I'm like, damn.
I guess that
I'll
too.
walk out, man. I'll just wait till clear shit to go.
Dude, you know
Oh,
that
yeah.
smell is gonna like spread hardcore.
Disgusting.
In that entire restroom. Like if
You
it's
know-
like sitting in the water, it's probably fine. Like the water's like
So
submerging.
so do you use the water from the urinal to wash your ass? Like how do they do it?
They cup their hands and just like.
Shit.
Honestly, no, I wouldn't be surprised.
Can you pass the
I wouldn't be
toilet paper?
surprised if they didn't wipe her clean.
Dude, how weird are bathroom stalls? You ever think of that? Like a whole bunch of toilets like next to each other. The only thing separating is a wall that's not even like covering up the entire thing. So you can see that other person's like feet or whatever. And then so you can be sharing a room with like 5 other people and you're all just shitting at the same time. Isn't that like super weird of a concept?
I hear that's like a kind of a, or at least like an American thing. Like it isn't like in Japan, like the or like parts of Asia where the bathroom wall goes all the way down so you can't even see the people's feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have not known. I never paid attention to that.
Yeah.
Like-
The toilets in Japan in the train stations, like
hmm
the walls are all the way down, so you won't see nobody. Like,
Yeah.
you won't
Why
see
isn't it
no
like
seat.
that here, bro? Like here, like you're having a quiet shit or something, and then the guy next to you is fucking ripping a new one like every like 2 seconds, and you're just like, bro, oh, I can smell that shit, but you can't leave because you're taking a shit as well. So you're just like,
Yeah.
you just have to deal with the noise and all the smells and shit.
It's probably just like cheaper to have like shorter walls.
I guess.
Yeah, but that's bullshit though, man.
Yeah, but you know they don't care. They're
I
trying
guess.
to cut costs.
I wish it was like small rooms where you just go inside and it's just like shit. Not like a room, but like, you know, bigger walls, make it more soundproof or sound resistant or something.
Yeah.
And everyone takes a shit and you don't really get, you know, the full force from the guy next to you.
Yeah. If you get a special bidet, you know, some bidets do come with like a noise machine with like a
And have like a bird sound, like a bird
yeah,
chirping,
or like a
ocean noises or something.
yeah ocean noises. Some has a fabric, not like Febreze type thing where, you know, it sprays out like a perfume, so you know,
Japan's so advanced. Man.
yeah, your shit won't fucking smell.
Here, our public bathrooms have like fucking sandpaper, toilet paper.
Yeah, I mean that's also in the military. It's like really thin,
Yeah.
see-through toilet paper.
Wait, real quick question. Let's just say an average okay toilet paper. How many toilet pieces do you use?
For the first wipe, I do 3.
Say.
Yeah, I do 3 as well.
Yeah, I think probably 3. I don't normally count. Probably like 3 to 4. Definitely,
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 at a
definitely,
time.
yeah, definitely Yeah, 2 is definitely still too little, so probably at least 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like me for the first or 2 wipes.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
I'm
depends
I'm selling the
it
world,
depends on the
man.
toilet paper. Like if it's 1 ply, I gotta make sure I use like
Oh, like 5,
6.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
5 or 6. Yeah.
one ply. I'm using the whole roll for the first swipe, and then take the second toilet paper out.
Because I remember there was a friend house that we used to hang out at, and they used 1 ply toilet paper. So every time my first initial wipe would always rip on me. So I was like,
Oh,
Yeah.
and you get doo doo on your finger, right?
Yeah.
hate
Then
that
you have
shit.
to wash it because you know. Ah!
Yeah. I get angry whenever I wipe and doo doo gets on my finger. I'm like, oh, this toilet paper was fucking trash, bro. This wouldn't be a problem if we had bidets.
I'm getting flashbacks to when we were in the Philippines and I had to go use the restroom.
Oh
And
yeah.
There's no toilet paper in the stall.
It's just
the toilet paper was outside.
the toilet paper was
Yeah.
outside.
And what made it worse is like it was diarrhea.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh,
yeah.
well, wasn't it right when we got off the airport?
The airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
And that when before we went to the what was that?
What was it?
I think.
I'm blanking
Yeah.
on what that place was.
The resort?
Not the resort. That we went to go get food, fast food place. As we check in, what was it called again?
Jollibee?
Jollibees. There we go. But
Every Filipino watching this is like, what the fuck? How do you not know?
I'm not Filipino, dude. I don't get Jollibees. The last time I had Jollibees was in the Philippines a couple of years ago.
How dare you?
But yeah, I just
Jollibee,
remember.
man.
I just remember that entire ride there. I legit just clenched my asshole during that ride there. Just so like no poop would just like smear on my underwear.
You made it. You made it in time, right? Before you smeared your ass.
Yeah, of course I made it.
Got an iron asshole.
I had to like clench my butt the entire time because like I had nothing to wipe it with. So I had to like find an actual place that had toilet paper to wipe.
Yeah.
Wait,
Or
somebody
prepare your
says
own roll.
Marble OK said you save time by wiping before you shit.
Isn't it annoying when you fucking take a shit and there's not enough toilet paper to cover it? And you're like, fuck, I have to get another roll.
Don't you hate it when no one replaced the toilet paper? So you're
Oh god,
stuck,
that was the worst.
you're stuck with no toilet paper.
Yeah, I remember one time in
Goodbye sauce.
I remember one time in one of my between my classes, I actually was like washing my hands and everything. This guy went into the stall, right? It's true. He said, "Hey, bro." Well, like he already sat down and did his business. He said, "Hey, bro, anyone there?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yo, help me out. I don't have any toilet paper."
Hey, you gotta help a man out,
Yeah.
alright?
Did you shake his hand?
No, I didn't shake his hand. I think I took it out and I like folded 3 times and I gave him like 5 pieces, like 5 of those 3 folded pieces. Nicely, I gave it to him. So
Maybe just give him like 1 ply.
I was about to say that.
Bro,
Give him
yeah,
one
man,
ply
that'd be
with one
crazy.
square only.
So I
That'd
have
be really
to-
crazy. You guys didn't do like a special handshake?
no, I'm good. No special handshake. That's gross. But well, you know what? That takes me back to one more time. I remember one time, my other friend, he was actually like, he had a Snapchat actually, like filming. He was in this one stall, and there's this other guy in the next stall. And my friend, he Snapchatted. He actually like recorded the guy because there was some weird noises. So he Snapchatted the guy, and the guy, he's taking a shit obviously because you see his toes are pointing, towards the door. So he was recording my friend, and then seconds later, shit just went straight down on the ground. It was gross. It was so gross. How do you miss? How do you freaking miss? You know what? He was hovering. He wasn't sitting down. So my friend, his camera was shaking when he was Snapchatting that. He was holding it in his lap for so. He was holding it in so hard. He actually just like get up, get out.
He must have angled his asshole wrong or something.
No, it was
Pretty sure.
intense. So like he was putting pressure, and
That's
it's just
true.
kind of just like it was like
What? What? That he had to stand up?
probably I don't know.
Oh my god! Most cases, naturally by human, you taking shit. You take a shit easier if you actually like go in a fetal position. You squat. So yeah,
your side?
you don't. No, not a fetal position, but you know what I mean. Like you kind of have to like curl. Like that's a natural way. Like if you didn't have toilets, that's actually the natural way. But somehow humans developed this throne that we have to sit on and take a shit. Like we didn't really need that because by natural primal, you know, you actually like squat down and you kind of like curl over while you do your business.
Alright, Jeffrey, when we're hanging out at someone's house and you gotta take a shit, I'm gonna just give you a shovel.
Oh my god, no.
Shovel and coconut leaves.
Nah, I take the
Or,
throne,
you know,
please.
banana leaves.
You said fetal position. I just literally imagine someone taking shit while in the fetal position.
You know what? I forgot what fetal position is.
Sideways
I'm
in
gonna
the
look this up.
Like that's the most disgusting thing I've ever
Yeah, kind of in a fetal position, but you're squatting.
Oh shit, that's so funny.
Honestly, there was one time, I think it was sophomore year of high school. Like I was in the stall and then there was no toilet paper, so I also yelled like, "Hello, anyone there?" I was asking for like maybe 5 minutes. I'm all right. You know what? I'm gonna just go to the next stall over. So I flushed and then like I unlocked the stall door and then I peeked open a little bit just to make sure no one was there, and then I hella ran into the next. And then that stall didn't have any toilet paper either, so I was hella mad. And then luckily the last stall there was some.
Oh, man.
How on earth did we get to this topic?
I have no clue.
Oh,
you know.
I have one more shit story.
Oh my god.
So JC and I were we were doing an event for RTC after school. I think it was back to school night. I think, yeah, or that or the other school thing. But we were circling around the D building of our school, and then
Gross.
yeah, for those who don't know, the D building bathroom was the nastiest bathroom in our school by far, or either that or the
No, I think probably the D building.
Yeah.
probably the D building. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were just circling around. You know, if parents had a question and they could ask us, we'd be like, "Oh, this is where you go" and stuff. And we ran into this one kid. So the kid was like, "Hey, hey Jim, dude, just like fucking hellish shit in the bathroom." Me and Jason were like, "What?" And then he's like, "Yeah, go check it out, man." And we're like, "Oh, okay." And then so we fucking went to the bathroom there, and like all the stalls were closed and shit, but there was just shit all over the floor, and we're like, "What the fuck?" And there's even some shit on the ceiling, bro. We were like, "How'd it get there, man? That's how? Did you like grab it, and toss it up, or did you fucking aim it up and shot for the stars? Like, what'd you do, man? How?"
Do you guys remember that one day where somebody like smeared their shit on the mirrors?
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
I'm like, what the fuck?
I want to puke, dude. I can't do this anymore.
We're
I can already.
Nincompoop podcast. We're literally living up to our name.
Talking about.
Oh, didn't someone take a shit in the pool at some point?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I think it was your freshman year, right? I wasn't around for that. I don't think.
No, it was my sophomore year.
Okay, so I definitely wasn't around. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Nincompoops living up to our name.
Yes, sir.
Time is 1 hour and 18 minutes. You guys want to call it here?
I think we should call it.
Yeah,
I
I think
think
it's
we
about
call
time.
it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
We have a really shitty ending, guys. But anyway, for our viewers, we're gonna call it here. If you guys watching this live, you guys can watch the VODs of our previous podcast, episode 1, 2, or our uploaded, are going to be uploaded episode 3 on YouTube. If you want to re-listen to that or listen to the whole thing, if you only listen to a part, the link to our YouTube channel is below in the Twitch description box, right below it about the Nincompoops, right there. Every Wednesday evening, we're gonna stream this, and then we're gonna upload it either Wednesday night or Thursday morning. If you're listening to us right now through YouTube, you can follow our Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/the_Nincompoops for the live podcast every Wednesday evening, usually around 6:30 to 7 or 7:15 or so, where we were going to go, however long we're going to go. Yeah, that's how you can catch us live. With that, anything else you guys want to add?
Poop.
Listen to Jeffrey's first bidet experience.
Oh no.
So
leave a comment and click that thumbs up button down below on,
Yep.
on YouTube if you're watching from YouTube.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Next podcast without Ron, I think we could talk about Japan since we mentioned it so many damn times in this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's just the 5 of us, we can do Japan for the whole podcast.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Bye.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Thanks to everyone for watching.
Bye. Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Thanks everyone who's watching.